and welcome to the Undying Sky. This is the Superior Adventurers Guild. My name is Ashley. You may know me as Minnesota Muse, and I will be your host for tonight. This is my Thursday campaign, and we'll get more to that in a minute because I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. And we appreciate your support and for hanging out and having fun with us. Please consider following and subscribing if you like what we do here. And if you want to get involved, remember, you can always donate advantage to our players by cheering bits or to the DM if you want to see them hurt a little bit. A couple quick shout outs. Please make sure to join us every Tuesday night for our Heroes of Greyhawk campaign with DM Dave. And also, we'd like to give a big thank you to 2 Minute Tabletop for these beautiful maps and some of the tokens that we're going to be using. And in addition, the music is from Tabletop Audio. So a big thank you to Tabletop Audio for always cranking out such fun and usable tunes that give us that sweet, sweet mood music. And if you want to get involved in our games, please join the Guild Superior Discord. So come on by. We have like live games, we have unstreamed games, and sometimes we just get together and we share coffee memes because we like memes. And last but not least, we have a sponsor. Yay! That's right. We have a sponsor. Troll Lord Games is the sponsor of the Undying Sky, and we have a giveaway at the end of the stream. So tonight we will be giving away a $10 promo code at the end of the stream for one lucky winner, and you can use that to purchase digital loot over at the Troll Lord Games website. Just type !drawing and in the chat for your chance to win. Andy will show you how it's done. And in case you haven't heard yet, the team at Troll Lord Games is also bringing Gary Gygax's World Builders Archive back to print. And they've got a Kickstarter going right now to fund an update and a reprint of this amazing series. So please check that out as well. Okay. So I think it's about time for a recap. All right, you guys. So last time on the Undying Sky, our adventurers woke up on a hillside after missing 3 days. Then they wandered about the town a little bit. They discovered a couple of unsettling facts. The fact that their disappearance hadn't been noted by anybody. Loyal's sister thought that he had taken a job at the library and had been offered a full ride scholarship. So they didn't know he was missing. In addition, let's see, the blue half furbolg, the blue furbolg, she didn't return from the job at the library either. And her brother was very upset. And they found him confronting somebody. Sorry, just a second. The music is so happy I can't focus. All right. All right. So the blue furbolg's brother was confronting the town guard. She had not returned to the potion shop. And lastly, the halfling baker had not returned to his rat-infested bakery. And when they went to check it out, they were attacked by rats. So, you guys have all agreed to do something for a horrible, seemingly horrible dark entity, and something is really wrong in the town. You are all right now in Hector's fabulous cheese crowns. And there are corpses of dead rats around you. You found a equivalent of a Dear John letter, Dear Hector letter, saying that his wife and children were not coming back until he fixed the rat problem. So, what do you guys do now? Actually, first, I'm going to go around for a second. I'm going to introduce yourselves. You introduce your character, and then you can tell me where you're at emotionally. All right. Shelly, would you go first?
Sure. I'm Shelly, flea monkey, all around, everywhere, around the square. Tonight I am playing Jillian Zane. She is a human goth rogue, and she wears all black. She's got really nice material, purposeful rips. Looks like she might, I don't know, maybe be faking a little bit of her, I don't know, street weary vibe. But you don't know. You don't know where she got this stuff. She's also got this really sweet cloak. Ah, don't know what it does. Haven't done anything with it yet, but it's new. And it's dusty and it's probably still a little smelly, maybe. But she's wearing it. Really nice fabric. Really nice fabric.
That's right.
Her state of mind, you want to know now?
Yeah. What are you thinking? You just finished a battle with a bunch of larger than usual rats.
Yeah, that was terrifying. Jillian is not into the rats. Nope, not at all. So she's a little wary of resting here. Obviously, we do need sort of a place to lay low, but I don't know how well of a night's sleep she's going to get because there could be rats in all of these walls. They're probably looking through holes at her right now.
All right. Next up, Tithalanos.
Thalanos. Tonight I am playing Loyal, a tiefling monk, and oh, God, mental state at the moment. Oh my goodness, Gladness feels like being captured, his sister, and is a little stressed about that. And right now, probably is since we're trying to take it easy here in the shop, I think, and maybe wind down a bit, is probably going to pull out that fish sandwich that he had saved for her, and is probably going to be like absentmindedly like looking out a window or nearish a window and kind of munching a little bit, just quiet and pensive.
Little stress eating
Yeah,
happening over there.
yep.
Tara.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tara. I'm playing Blinken. She's a little rock gnome cleric, who's a little gray. She likes to blend in a little bit. Has bright purple eyes. You can find me on socials as Your Nomi or Your Nomi 2. Pick one. You'll see the face. You'll know who it is. I think Blinken is exhausted to the point where she can't think what her next move is going to be.
Yeah, a little disoriented. A lot of stuff has happened. All right, last but not least, Andy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm just frantically producing in the background. Yeah, you can find me here every Tuesday night on Heroes of Greyhawk, and now every Thursday night in this game. We're having a blast, so come check us out. Yeah, I'm playing Gren tonight. He is a first level. Well, no, he's second level now. Artificer. First
And
level warlock.
1 level warlock.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty freaked out. Where he comes from, this kind of thing doesn't happen too often. And so far he's had to battle giant mushroom spores and giant rats, and One of them bit him. Even he got bit by a rat.
It
That
took
was
quite a
that
bit
was
of
a
damage, I
first.
believe, right?
He comes from a bit
Very
of a
nice.
noble background, so he was not too thrilled with that.
Okay. Yeah, and if you all remember, you are still exhausted because this is the same day that you woke up on the hillside.
Great.
And another thing to note, those cloaks, those very nice cloaks, require attunement. Okay.
We still don't know what they do.
Yeah, so you guys,
But they are so nice.
you're in a bakery. It's kind of dark. There's a couple of rat corpses in here. Upstairs, the second floor of this empty bakery, and there's not really a lot of food in there. Second level of this empty bakery is Hector's house, like his little apartment above his shop. So there's a couple of beds up there. It seems to be better taken care of than the downstairs. All the same homey kind of things you'll find with like bookshelves and a little makeshift kitchenette up there if you so desire a place to rest for the night. What would you guys like to do?
I don't know about you guys, but I want to get out of this room with all of these rat corpses.
Yeah, they're starting to smell.
Upstairs. Yeah. And I feel like that one is still looking at me, even though it's very clearly dead. I'm gonna go upstairs. You guys want to come with?
I think I should go upstairs with you.
Yeah, I'm going up. I'm not staying down here.
Make your way into the apartment part, and you're able to kind of close an adjoining door if you wish, to block out smell and also potential rat visitors. You can grab a couple of blankets out of a closet. It looks as though all of Hector's stuff is here.
I might be a little bit nosy and look through some stuff. But if I'm going to hunker down, I'm going to be in my cloak and I'm going to try and ball myself as small as possible.
Yeah, I mean, you find on the wall, there's some cute little paintings of Hector and his wife and a small child, all very round halflings. And, like if you really dig through one of the cabinets, there's like some very old love letters between Hector and his wife, from maybe when they were dating. And there's a little like a nursery off to one side, which is obviously empty.
The kitchen. Jillian will go to like any kind of kitchen area and see if there's any delicious sweetbreads or anything like that. Like a little snack before bed. Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, so you can find like there's the
It's a bakery.
equivalent of like a cooler chest that is more secure, and inside it you can find some nice cheeses, and like some sausages wrapped up. There aren't any pastries in there. You can see like on the counter there's some crumbs where Hector didn't really clean very well before he left. But there's not, I mean, really, it's been 3 days. They would be very hard pastries.
I'll take some cheese. I've smelled the fish sandwich and that Loyal's eating, so that has activated my appetite. And I'll take some cheese and just have something to eat before bed.
Right. It's pretty good.
Satisfying. Oh, and I will also have a smoke before bed as well. You'll notice maybe that I've sneezed once or twice, and then I have a smoke, and I'm good.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone else would like to do before I take it the plan is to go to sleep and try to lose this level of exhaustion. Is there anything else anybody else would like to do before you go to sleep?
Loyal will probably have kind of finished the sandwich and would kind of do some busy work to get his mind off of what transpired, maybe. And so maybe actually cleaning up the downstairs, taking care of the rats, and at least kind of moving away or something, just for busy work to keep
Okay.
his mind occupied, or his hands occupied at least.
Would you have put the large rats out like where the trash receptacle is in the back, or would you have kind of like just shoved them to a corner?
I don't really want to make too much notice that we're squatting. So if I'd be worried about someone noticing after all the chaos, I might have to just push them in a corner and leave them.
All right. You pile up rat corpses in a corner of the bakery. And then you walk away from it.
Don't look back. While Jillian is finishing her cheese, she would like to pour over that book she got that was the journal of someone going more and more less and less coherent, more and more crazy. Maybe see if she can
Yeah.
figure something out. It's kind
Um,
of some light bedtime reading.
Yeah, why don't you give me a d20 roll?
Okay. Where are my dice? That would be a 5. Big 5.
Yeah, with the big 5, the name of the guy who is writing this journals, his name is Herbert.
Herbert. Okay. I'm probably getting really tired too, so I might have just read the first paragraph and went, okay, maybe later.
You're trying to skim for some juicy stuff, and you're like, where is it?
Yeah.
Come on, Herbert. You can try again later.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? Any other night plans? Okay. Yeah, you guys grab some blankets and you make a nice clean little area. Somebody gets the bed. I don't know how you want to crawl into that. But once you start feeling good about yourselves, you start to fall asleep. Are you doing watches?
Um,
Or do you not would that not cross your minds yet?
Jillian would for sure because of the rats and the fear.
yeah, I think it would be a good idea.
Okay.
Agreed.
I'll stay up first, in fact, because there's still some rat adrenaline pumping. I'll do
Okay.
the first. I'll stay up for the first watch. I'm fine with it. I'm wide awake. But I'm going to wake somebody up in a couple hours. Who wants it to be them?
I could do it.
You want it,
Blinken's
Blinken?
on them. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Then I will.
And is everyone attempting to attune to cloaks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
All
Who
right.
wants? Who am I waking up?
I'll go next. I can go
Okay.
next.
Beautiful. Loyal will be our alarm clock.
All right. Yeah, the night goes fairly uneventful. A lot of you are unsettled. However, just worried about all of the things that have happened. Who did you promise, to help out of that prison? Uh, is it um, a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I mean, you did get a lot of nice items, and who's to say that one patron isn't better or worse than another? But have you gotten yourself in over your head? And then there were the rats. Are there more rats in this building? And why did the library leave you for dead? Why didn't someone come back for you? And why are they pretending like it never happened? So some of these thoughts might be rolling around in your head as you're trying to get to sleep. But no rats bother you. You are all able to get a long rest. And when you wake up in the morning, you have attuned to your capes. They are capes of the Night Watchman. Once a day, you can add +10 to a hide check.
Like
And
stealth?
yeah, it's a
Oh,
a
oh yeah,
stealth.
to
If you're
hide,
trying to
yeah.
hide, you can add a +10 just once a
Whoa.
day. And then you can do +2 to stealth while you're in shadow. So if you were trying to sneak somewhere at night or a particularly dark place, your cloak would give you an added bonus. And I'll give you those stats offline, but that's what you got. Okay. The sun is up, birds are chirping, you feel so much better. You have all gotten your full level of warlock stuff. You wake up feeling more powerful, but in a weird kind of way. So, what do you guys do?
Well, I look at everybody. We need to find food, but I think we should go see the person I was supposed to check in with because they might think me dead, and I don't want word to get back to my school that I didn't show up because I don't want to come across as not responsible.
And thank you, Doc Shoulder, for the bits.
Oh, hey. Oh.
Let's see. Who did you want to give those to? Did you say? Okay. We'll wait for that.
I do believe we said that first on the list was checking in with, well, those you need to check in there, Blinken. So I believe that is the first course of action.
What about your sister?
Yeah.
What do we? I mean, that's weird, right? Like, what should we do? Should we do something about that right after this, or we'd have to? We just went to the library yesterday. We couldn't get in. That's where she is, right?
I mean, we didn't try to get in,
Well,
but now I think we should probably try.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
saw that blue furbolg get tossed out on his butt into the street by a particularly burly guard, and you all kind of back down.
that was an attempt in my book. We tried. We can try again, or try for the first time if you want. I'm behind that though. If you want,
do you think they'll recognize us if we go back?
maybe we'll try a different door, or I don't know. I don't know what the guard system is like there yet. I've only been there like a day or two. But they can't be the same guards, right? Or can they? We have to try.
Yeah, Jillian, you're not sure. You haven't really been paying enough attention to the town guards to know what their shifts are. They could be the same guy, really, just never sleeps.
I wouldn't put it past that library at this point. Hire guards that don't have to sleep. What else do they have going on? It's food for thought. Speaking of, let's go get some.
Yes, please. I'm hungry.
Okay. So you guys get ready for the morning, and you come around out of the back of the shop, like not out the front. You kind of like sneak back into town. Okay. Yeah, so you walk into town, and the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, um, people are bustling, getting their shops together, and you see a what looks like if the people have been here a while, perhaps you hadn't really seen one before, but there is a cute little fruit cart, where like it's got candied fruit skewers off of it, and you can see like there's melon and strawberry and mandarin oranges and like something that looks like hawthorn berries, all covered in like candy, and there's also intermixed in them are these adorable, like marshmallow cat and bunny faces. And as you guys get closer to kind of look at it, the purveyor of the shop steps around, and it is a 7-foot tall bugbear who is just massively ripped with this cute little pink apron on. And he he looks at all of you and goes, "Would you like to buy fruit?"
Yeah. Yeah, I'll buy some fruit. Anybody want some fruit?
Yeah, I do.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
good. All right, for 4 of you. And he crouches down, like he's really big, and he takes out these adorable fruit skewers off of the side of this little covered cart, and it's adorable. It has like little like puffy balls hanging from the cart that kind of sway back and forth. Um, and it's just really very cute. Uh, 2 silver each. Hands those out to you guys. There's also there is chocolate pocky covered sticks that have like these large sprinkles on them that look like snowflakes or hearts. It's all very, very cute.
I'm actually salivating right now.
You're welcome. I thought I needed to do some food descriptions.
That's good.
So good. I'll give him 3 silver, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. It's very nice. He takes your money in this like giant hand, and he like puts it into a pocket in his pink apron.
I really appreciate the sugar rush that is about to come. Bloop.
Lincoln
I'll
looks
eat it.
at her friends and goes, I seem to have not remembered any monies. I will sit this one out. And kind of fades back into the background.
I got it for you. We all need to eat.
Thank you, Gwen.
Oh,
No
very
problem.
nice. You have good friend. Here, good friend, I give you Pocky Stick. He like hands you one of these chocolate covered pretzels.
Gren will eat it. Oh, it's pretty good. It's really good. All right.
All right.
Should we keep walking?
Yeah. Blinken, where do we need to go? Where are you people?
Well, she's a cleric, so,
Where's that?
do I remember where she is?
Who's got the map?
I thought you had
At a
the map,
temple.
Heather.
At a temple, right? Like a
Scratches
So-
her head.
All right. If you dig through your pocket and you pull out this letter that you were given a letter of introduction to your contact here. If you remember it, you were told that it's not a full temple, it's like a shrine. But you had big hopes, right? That maybe you could make this a bigger, better thing and people would be really impressed with it. But you do know that this contact has, his name is Felonius, and he's the only one in charge of this shrine, and he has a quaint little cottage, and that he would be willing to let you stay there while you worked on making the shrine a bigger deal.
So I look to my friends. We have to go to this cottage right here where it says on this letter. Do you guys know where this is? I'm
It's got
new.
an address on it.
It's gonna-
This place right here.
We can find it.
Yeah, I think
I've
I think
been-
we could figure that out.
Sweet. I've been in this town a little while, right? I can figure this out for her.
Yeah, you can kind of, you're like, okay, I think I know where that is. So it's not, it's kind of to one end of town, not in the center of town, which is also a little weird because generally with a town this big, there would be several different temples, like large temples in town, and the only one you've really seen here is the temple to Oth, the sun god, which is like a big central temple here. But there should be like the equivalent of a moon temple too, and like maybe some lesser gods as well. And it seems like this is an Oth town. You know, this is the town of the sun. So you all start making your way towards that shrine. And as you make that way, you hear, of course, the little newsy cry out, 2 days until the spring festival. And a couple of things you've regularly heard about, like, oh, the big earthquake was no big deal. Just little things like that. Yeah, and also, as you're walking along, you pass what appears to be a butcher shop, and there's like a window case, and there's like a couple of like shelves out of in the front, displaying like some raw fish, and there are like some carcasses of different animals in the window, and a giant head of a pig as well. And Jillian, you were saying that you were getting a creepy vibe in the bakery, that the rat's eyes were following you. As you start going by, you feel like the eyes of this pig, and they're not like really there anymore, but you feel like it's following you, like it's watching you. And as you get close to it, you hear a familiar voice, as this
What?
dead pig begins to speak. And it says, I hope you haven't forgotten our deal.
What's it?
Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that?
Did you?
Seriously.
Did that?
Yeah, you guys all hear it.
Did that pig just say something?
And as you look around in panic to see if everyone around you hears it, no one else is reacting.
Okay, everyone be cool. Everyone be cool.
Be cool.
This pig is talking with that grandmother's voice in the basement. Everybody just be cool.
Grandmother?
It's fine. Just, let's keep walking. The pig is
need
looking
you-
at us.
To get me something.
What?
Come here. Do you guys go over to it?
Yeah.
I will walk over
Grandma-
to it, but not
Grandma-
face it.
Slowly walk up to the pig's head and just kind of be like,
Sidestep.
Yeah, the dead pig's head, like it seemingly is like animated almost like a Muppet. It looks at
Oh.
you and it goes, there's something hidden inside the statue of Ventus. And Blinken, you will immediately know Ventus is the moon god. So
There's something hidden inside the statue of Ventus. And I need you to get it.
The statue is here? In this town?
I feel its presence at a shrine. And I think you're going that way, aren't you?
Yes, I mean,
Like a little kid, like you start a little kid by saying yes, and like he goes, and like grabs his mom's hand and like walks off.
Jillian just thinks the words, "Can you still hear me, Grandma?"
Well, it's rude to not reply.
She can hear us this other way too. Okay.
Well, so we're going to do it or not?
I'm going to think the words, "What do we do with it when we get it?"
Oh, it will be easy. Just pick it up.
We don't need to give it to you in any way, just have it on our person. Is that what you're asking, Grandma?
Yes.
Okay, I have a question for Grandmother. So, and I said that out loud, and then in my head, I realized Jillian's talking to her in her head. So I say in my head, do are we going to have to ruin the statue to get at the thing that you need?
That would be the easiest way. And I am not very patient. So if you don't do it, I will. And you won't like that very much at all.
This is my okay.
What? I mean, what do you mean you will? I mean, isn't that the reason why we're doing it? Aren't you?
Why are we here?
Oh boy.
You all become very conscious that you're all like standing around
In a circle around a pig's head, having a conversation. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, right? I mean, we can do this. Maybe there's a way. Maybe there's like a little drawer or something on.
We're gonna have to do it no matter what, right? I will mouth the words to Gren. She's in our heads. I'm not saying it.
What?
I guess I am
Well,
kind of thinking
what are you
it,
trying
though.
to say, Jillian? Sorry.
Let's just go. This pig is really creeping me out.
Yeah, you can't tell if she's still there or not. But it hasn't continued to speak, and it's not animated anymore.
Lincoln's looking in the window to see if she can see any movement.
Yeah, there's a couple of like rabbits that are hanging in the window, and by their hind legs, as display, like you can buy rabbits for dinner. And it seems like their eyes all watch you as you move.
Okay, yeah, let's go. I want to. We need to go. We need to go.
As long as they're not rats, it's kind of cool, actually. Right? Do you guys think that? No?
I mean, it's kind of creepy, but
Creepy can be cool. Creepy can be real cool. Okay, I'm making it weird. Let's go.
Bye, grandmother. He's just kind of.
You get a really weird look from the butcher who is like come forward and like just about to ask if you want a cut of meat. And he just walks back into the shop.
No, thank you. Have a good day. Thank you very much. Gotta go. Bye. Okay, bye.
All right, you guys. You make your way through the town and to the edge of town, and it starts to like the buildings start to become less, and it's more like gardeny esque, and you come to this beautiful little cottagey rolling hills area, and you can see before you really are able to see this shrine, there is this ridiculous white marble statue coming into view, and it is a muscled man holding a white marble moon in one hand and flexing with the other. It's a vanity piece kind of a thing that you would expect like an emperor to get, where it's like, oh, I'm holding up the whole moon. And he's ripped like an Adonis, wearing like some fig leaves and stuff.
But-
And it's larger than life.
Oh, Blinken size. There he is.
This has got to be it.
Oh
This is-
yeah, that's Ventus. Oh
I mean-
so.
It's a slightly different interpretation than I've seen before, but
This vintage.
this is
Huh.
good. This is it.
Sorry, what did you say, Jillian? You skipped a little. Uh-oh,
Uh-oh.
we're losing her.
Are you mute? You're not muted.
Yeah, I think she's just lagging.
Am I
Mm.
moving?
Oh, there you
Yes.
are.
Yes.
you are.
Okay.
Sorry.
One more time. What'd you say?
I don't remember. This
Okay,
vent is
that's fine.
is
It was probably
Very
hilarious,
muscular.
though, right?
that's what
Right.
I said. That's all I
Right.
said.
It's
Not
kind of
worth it.
like a dude bro holding up the moon. He's very handsome and he's very muscled. And the statue is a good 8 feet tall. And this would be the statue that grandmother was referring to.
Grandma's gonna look around. Is it kind of just like in the middle of everything? Is it?
Yeah, well,
just out.
okay. So at the base of this giant vanity statue, you can see there's like a beautiful like scroll work, pictures of the moon and of like a moon moth drawn in there and other like moon kind of symbols in it. Ocean waves you can kind of see in the tile around the statue, and then this beautiful lawn with flowers. You can see like some morning glories and moonflowers intermixed. And a little further out, you can see a couple of tombstones for devout members who had been buried near the statue. And just probably a couple 100 feet beyond that, to one side, is a very nice, tidy little cottage with, glass windows. It seems pretty well to do and very homey.
While Ren is standing there, Blinken will probably say, "Ah, I bet that is where Mr. Felonius lives. Do you guys want to come with me so I can introduce you, or should I just go check in?"
I'll come with.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
Do we get to walk through the
Guess
graveyard?
so.
Yeah,
We
you can
could-
walk through some of it.
That'd be great. That'd be very cool.
Okay. So we trek over to the cottage then.
All right, you trek over to the cottage, and you knock. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you knock, and you hear, "Hey, hello." This older man with white hair and these very thick Coke bottle glasses comes peering through.
May I help you? Are you here to pray for someone?
Well, Master Thronius, you were probably expecting me some times ago. My name is Blinken Troggenbo, and my I come from the temple of that I was. Okay, sorry. Professor Crew sent me.
Oh, yes, Professor Crew! What a nice man!
Yes. And so I'm checking in from my arrival, but I understand that maybe I was supposed to show up a couple days ago. We got into some trouble.
Do you, did he give you anything?
Yes, this sweater right here he
Ah,
gave to me.
Thank you, my child. And he kind of like really like looks through it to try to read it. Like he can't gauge the right distance on it.
Oh yes, oh my good, of course you can stay! That will be wonderful. It's been very lonely here.
I believe it. I brought some friends with me. I don't know if they're going to be staying here, but if they are very nice and they're gonna assist me in deconstructing the statue of Ventus so that we can make a very big, huge, wonderful shrine better than it was before.
I'm sorry?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
No, the statue was a gift from the main temple. You know, it's very, very expensive,
right.
and it's the image of our Lord, um, Ventus.
Yes, and I understand that, but I am here to also make a better shrine, and I think that I could persuade them to give us a better statue. So I think we're going to deconstruct this one and get a new one on its way.
It's not actually that old.
Uh,
Well, why don't you come inside? Come inside. We'll all have some tea.
oh, okay. He
Yeah,
sounds lovely.
he opens the door and escorts you in. It's a cute little cottage. He gets out like a tea cozy over his pot of tea, and he starts getting cups down and pulling up chairs so you're all kind of around this actually fairly small kitchen table. So you're all kind of elbow to elbow in there, and he brings out like little tea biscuits and things, and make sure that's all filled. It's kind of like a rose tea. You from this and from the wine that you had earlier, you get the impression that there's some kind of like a rose business nearby, like where they maybe fields of roses where they're selling a lot of this stuff because they're able to use it in teas and liquors and things.
Uh, uh, Now, I'm not going to say that the statue is, uh, it isn't the object of interest. In fact, just yesterday I had vandals by. They messed up some of the gardens and they're etching into different buildings and on the tombstones and such. It's a real problem.
Yeah, that's another thing we were hearing. So, I think we need to take it down a notch with the statue. We're gonna look it over first to make sure that there's not too many things. Deconstruct it, and then I will help rebuild.
Well, we can't. I mean, it wouldn't it be blasphemy to to take apart Ventus? And I think I need a you permission from the head of the church. They'd be very upset. It was very expensive. It was a gift.
We can do that too when we go to the library, because we're gonna go to the library, and we can send word to the temple to get that permission to do that.
Yes. Well, I
Later.
mean, if you have permission, if the head priestess says that it's all right, then that's all right. But I think we need some kind of consideration. Maybe we'll do some rituals to show that we don't mean any harm by harming the statue.
Right. And I fully agree with that, but I think what we need to make haste so that way the shrine can be rebuilt because that's what our goal is, right?
Well, I mean, a lot of the people, the forest dwellers, that they're a little resistant to, like the new church. They want to do the old ways, so it's not. We don't have that big of a following here. I am hopeful, of course, that they'll come around to the ways of Ventus and his holiness holding up the moon. But we don't have a lot of congregation yet.
I fully agree. And I think that's why it's the best time to do that so that we can make everybody interested in it and helping us make it better.
Kind of, if they build it, they will come.
Right. Come on, help me here, guys. What are you thinking?
At the very least, a bit of inspection into the integrity of it, at the very least. Earthquake and all. You never know what may happen to it, but...
I did think I saw it wobble a little bit out there when we walked by.
It
I
could
mean,
be
something might have
damaged.
already happened.
No. If that
Could be
fell on
damaged.
someone, it would be terrible.
Would be
Oh,
very dangerous.
oh my. They would be very upset. Oh gosh. Oh.
I happen to know a little bit about structural integrity. Do you want me to go look at it?
Oh, if you would, I wouldn't mind.
It's not a
Yes,
problem.
for safety, of course.
Of course, for safety.
Simply just
Yes.
looking it over. That's
Mhm.
all this will be.
Oh yeah.
We won't harm
Right.
it at all. No, just looking at it. Yeah. Is that okay with you?
I suppose. Could you also possibly look into the vandals? They've been coming by and just, ruining the gardens.
Is it mostly in the evening or overnight or?
Yes, it is. It's in the night. I never see them. I'm always asleep. I wake up and it's just, dirt everywhere, scratch marks.
Where?
I don't know. That maybe they're just slashing things.
You've actually seen them trying to do the etchings as well, or are you just seeing the scratch marks?
Well, he adjusts these giant Coke bottle glasses again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He goes, I thought I caught them almost once, but by the time I'd gotten my nightshirt on and I made it all the way down the stairs, I wasn't fast enough.
Where did you think you saw them? Were they in the graveyard or by the statue?
Yes!
And he points over to like one of the graveyard areas.
Okay. We can go look at that area for you also.
That would be
not-
lovely.
It's not my area of expertise, but I think some of us might have the benefit of decent sight. No offense.
He looks over.
Oh, I think they're back!
There! He points and he shouts out the window. Make
Look out the window.
perception check.
Ah.
That's a 9 to
23.
loyal.
Nope. That was a 1.
Jillian. You're familiar with ne'er-do-wells loitering. And the
Sorry,
way
I froze. What did you say?
you're
Oh, my internet.
familiar with ne'er-do-wells loitering. You're
Am I the
you know a good
Yeah, okay.
loiter when you see one.
Okay.
And these you do see a couple of figures in the distance, and they're moving strangely.
Strangely, like,
Maybe they're drunk?
Are they just in the middle of the street? Like, are they in the
It's off
in the
towards
cemetery?
the wooded graveyard area.
Okay.
Just the edge of the churchyard. But Jillian, yeah, you catch a couple of people kind of like swaying, like walking, stumbling together, and it
shambling,
just
maybe?
Could they be
doesn't seem
shambling?
right.
Okay. Okay. Got it. But it's daytime right now, right? Just to clarify.
It
It's like we
is
just had
daytime right
breakfast.
now.
Hmm.
It's a little
Okay.
early in the day for a drunk bender.
But is it? I mean, is it?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's what I hear.
It's 3 days to the festival, so like you'd expect that it during festival time maybe, but not
Mm-hmm.
like it's pregame is a little early.
Yeah, maybe they're starting
You
early
guys-
or something.
Do you guys want to go out and see if we can catch these drunks right now?
Sure.
Make sure they don't do this again.
We'll just shoo them off.
Help.
Tell
Yeah,
them
we'll
take it somewhere else, you know?
help Vanillin out.
Oh, but there's actually people out there. I thought he was trying to get us to turn around. Didn't even look.
I mean, I couldn't see anything. Did you see something?
Yes, there's
I
people
guess-
out there.
I guess we should
They
take a
look
look
at you
then.
weird.
They look weird.
Well, they look fine. They're just probably drunk. Let's go check it out
All right.
for that Vanillin.
All
Is
right.
that cool, Blinken?
Yes. It's Felonious. Mr. Felonious is here. Oh,
Felonious.
yes, we will be doing that for him. Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you. So I will be checking in later, and we will go see what this is all about. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, come back and have, some more tea and biscuits when you're done giving them a stern talking to.
We
Says,
will.
pushes glasses up,
I'll be in here.
closes the door.
As soon as we get outside, I'll say, I don't think that they are who he thinks they are. I got a good look, and they're acting weird. I think we need to go post haste.
Weird, huh?
Weird, like
Shoo him off, huh? All right.
Yeah,
Just,
they seem
yeah.
to be walking towards that big statue. Shambling or drunkenly strolling.
This should be interesting. All right, let's go talk to these guys.
Yes. As you approach, it becomes more and more unsettling as different things start to stand out to you. One, their clothes seem really poor, like dirty and ripped, and the color of their skins seems to be a little on the gray side, but I mean not a healthy gray like Blinken, and not small like Blinken either, like big people sized, and actually one of them is rather big, towards the back, and there's maybe some cut or like something wrong with some of their faces or their jaws, and as you cautiously approach, they seem to be heading like straight towards that big statue.
Do you guys remember when Grandma said she'd take it if we didn't? Do you think what is this? Is this her taking it because we took too long?
mean, it's
Hey,
That's
a
weird,
good
right?
distraction.
We could go talk to him, I guess. I mean, what's
I
wrong with
don't
these
know.
guys?
I don't know. I don't know.
Look at
Or
their
we
skin color.
what could we maybe get them to make the thing the statue break? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go check them out. They could
Okay.
just be worshiping the moon.
How far
Yeah, I
away
mean-
are we right now?
Okay, so you're kind of like the far side of the garden, like all talking and looking at this. And yeah, they're closing the distance, but like beelining for the big statue. And as they get closer to the statue, they all kind of like spread out a little bit, like around it.
Yeah, that's not normal. That's not normal at all.
What are these,
This
what are
isn't
these
one of
guys
your
up to?
moon rituals.
No.
They're not
Okay.
monks
Do you
or
wanna
something?
And then they each reach up to the statue and they start rocking it back and forth.
Oh, that's not good. That's should we stop him?
We were-
Probably.
Gonna have to probably do this ourselves, though. I mean, they're kind of doing our job for us, right?
I mean, do we
And
sit back
and you hear from behind you, Felonius goes, "You stay away from that!" And he
oh,
he
they're busted now.
comes out of his house and he's like, I'll throw something. He picks up a rock and he goes and he like chucks it near them. Stay away from Ventus.
Are they listening?
No, it looks like a bunch of drunk people about to like roll a car over, but it's a giant vanity statue of a half-naked guy holding up a moon, and it's rocking violently back and forth.
I mean,
Now, as they're working up momentum,
Good sirs, that's
Hey!
vandalism. And we'll, I guess we should all head that way.
Jillian
Okay.
will be the last one to follow. She feels like they're doing our work.
all right, as you guys run up, there is a mighty crash as they topple the Tower of Ventus over, and pieces of marble just shatter across the lawn. And Thelonious has run up and he's trying to throw rocks and anything he could find at them. Get out of here, you horrible thugs! At which time one of the creatures turns its head at him, and you can tell it lets out this low, guttural. And that's when you really understand that these are not just town drunks. There is something very wrong with them. And let's go over to the map. All right, I'm gonna bring you over to our shrine. The shrine. It's a beautiful map by 2 Minute Tabletop. And I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative as I start this up.
11.
Right.
Okay. Make sure that you roll initiative in D&D Beyond, or just tell me because I can write it in too.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard me. 11.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear you.
I
Okay.
rolled it in the app. 18. Or sorry, 21 with my bonus.
Okay.
Loyal had a 14.
21 for Grenlin. Grenlace. And sorry, what was Loyal's?
14.
14. Perfect. That one showed up. All right. So that means first up is Gren. Gren, what do you do?
Um, there's this one in the middle. He looks kind of worse than the rest, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of them, like, as you get even closer, you can see bone sticking through some of their arms, and like parts of their cheeks are rotted away, but this one of them is far larger than the others. You kind of suspect that the smaller ones might have been human at one time, or maybe elf, something like humanoid, but the large one is some kind of maybe ogre or something very large before it passed away.
He's going to he's just gonna yell at him. Get out of here, or I'll shoot you. And is he gonna shoot him? Yeah, he'll fire off a shot at the big guy.
Okay.
He still doesn't really fully get what these guys are. Although it seems pretty obvious now. All right. 13 to hit.
Yeah, I mean that hits. These aren't hard to hit creatures. They're moving pretty slow, and you can hit them pretty easily.
Okay. Here we go. Sorry, new dice. I think it's just 1 fire damage.
All right, yeah. It takes 1 damage. It kind of recoils, and the other zombies behind it all kind of react and like groan together.
And after that, he's just gonna kind of move like just a little bit, kind of put this pillar between him and the big guy.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up is Jillian.
Jillian's gonna run up, not just right to kind of behind that stone-looking wall thing there, and pull out the hand crossbow and shoot at that big guy that Gren just shot at.
All right.
Get down kind of like guard style too to shoot. That is a 17.
That
for
hits.
7 damage.
All right. Yeah, your arrow sticks into it. It doesn't seem to notice.
Okay. And I'm gonna just move like just 5-foot step that way.
Brilliant. Loyal, what do you do?
Quick question: what direction did the statue end up toppling?
We'll say it toppled forward. It's a little hard to tell in the drawing, but
For the shrine?
yeah, of the shrine.
Like towards where we are?
Yeah, but it like big chunks of it fell off, and have like there's an arm that's kind of 2 feet away from the body, and like the moon with a hand attached to it is one part of the lawn, and there's a kneecap somewhere, and like you just see like the 2 shins kind of are still sort of sticking up.
I think Loyal will probably rush ahead and maybe jump the little wall kind of thing and rush up to the first one, closer one.
All right.
And I just get a couple punches to the jaw and try to knock this thing down, I think. Let's see. It'll be a 21 to hit.
That hits. They're surprisingly squishy.
For 5 points of damage.
Yeah. You your fist sinks into them. And it's just like it feels kind of gross. It's like punching rotten meat. And now that you're really up close, the smell is awful. You just get that just a whiff of like undead body odor off of them as you punch into this body.
I'm gonna hit it again and try to just. Oh, it's the smell. Oof.
It's the smell.
I
that
think the
gets
smell
to
threw
you.
me off. I only got an 8.
All right.
And that is a
But you know
4.
what? If it meets, it beats. It's not hard to get these guys. 8 o'clock. Eight does meet it.
Wow.
So you clock it, at 8.
For 7 points of damage.
Yes.
Ugh.
Give him the old one too.
It's so squishy.
It's so squishy. It's kind of like
Gross.
mushroomy. Yeah,
Ugh.
it's
Oh
kind
yeah,
of weird.
Oh yeah.
like punching
Loaded.
a mushroom.
Yeah, bloatedness to it.
It's like a pinata.
It's
Cool.
mushroom pinata.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the zombie's turn. Hooray! Okay. So, first up, this one next to you, Loyal, will turn around and attempt to hit. Let's see. No. So he is disoriented and he does a wild swing in your direction, which you are very easily able to duck. Then, oh gosh, I did this random roll thing, so I guess they're going at different times. So that was just him. So now Blinken gets to go.
Wonderful. Blinken is very upset that her deity is on the ground, but at the same time very happy because she didn't want to have to destroy it. So she takes a look at that big ogre-like looking dude and decides to bring forth a sacred flame towards him.
Okay. Yeah, you do notice that your flame looks a little different than it has been in the past. It kind of gives off a brief flare of green or blue, which is not how you expect it to go, but it mostly seems like it's working.
Hey, so the target must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. And that's the big one?
Yes.
All right. That would be a 13?
I beat that. So yeah, it needs to take 1d8 of damage,
Ooh, okay.
which is 3.
Oh, big money. Like, maybe it was being affected by whatever that was.
Truth.
All right. One of the zombies begins to shamble forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And lunges at Gren.
Get away from me.
It smells real bad. And let's see, that is okay. That's not that one. This one. So that's dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And as it kind of like leans out and grabs a hold of you and tries to bite you. And that is 6. Please take 2 points of damage as it just barely scratches you as you pull away from it. And it doesn't get a good bite. Next up, this guy. 5,
Oh, they smell awful.
10. Moves forward. And this guy. He's going to try to attack Loyal.
Before you go, Ashley, I
Yes.
did notice something about a special ability of Among the Dead.
Mhm.
So I guess you have to roll a Wisdom saving throw, DC
Oh, yeah.
13, since we haven't attacked it.
Oh.
Well, we
Or
did
may-
attack the big guy.
the,
Or is
the
it
big
just
guy, but not
per...
this one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This one sees you all kind of ganging up on things, but
At
we'll
least
give
he
this.
may not attack me, and we'll have to go to somebody else.
Okay. So what is it? It's a D what roll?
Wisdom saving throw, DC 13. Called Among the Dead.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he's not smart enough. He's like, oh, I'll go for this one,
So he's gotta
and
go
so
for
he
someone
goes.
else.
He makes a swing, or sorry, same kind of thing. He's got to try to roll for Jillian to see if he attacks her. Oh,
Loyal.
she seems delicious. So he's gonna try to take a bite and a grab of Jillian instead. But you're right, you spared yourself one attacking guy.
But at what cost?
And I'm gonna roll with one of those advantages that I got last time. Thank you, chat, for your generous donations. Unfortunately, still the VTT hates me. So this 13 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, it lunges out at you, but you're
No.
able to move to the side because it's rather slow. Okay. Oh, it's the big guy's turn. He's going to take a step towards Loyal, and he will also try to see if he wants to attack him. He doesn't. He doesn't. He looks at you and just goes, and he moves past you, and he tries to make a swing at Jillian. Let's see if he likes Jillian. What was the roll that I had to beat?
It'd be a 13.
Just a soft
Wisdom?
13, or like, do I add anything to it?
DC Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom? No. Yeah, he also goes, and he moves past her and heads towards Blinken. Apparently, he's like changing his mind. He like looks at you, looks at the other one.
So it does say an undead
That's
is
over.
immune
None
to
of-
the effect if you target it with an attack or harmful spell.
Okay, so he's probably gonna go for the old man, but he's a little further back. All right then. Top of the order is Gren.
Gren does not like this guy in front of him, so he's going to kind of haul back two-handed with his staff and kind of try to smack the guy over the head with his quarterstaff.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh, that's horrible. Natural 1. Epic fail.
Yeah, why don't you roll again to see how bad that was?
20, a D20.
Yeah, yes, please.
All right. 18.
Okay. So bad, but not too bad. You drop your sword You fumble it as you're trying to hit them, and it falls clink, clink, clink to the ground.
Ah! Yeah, he's all flustered. He's going to, he sees the big guy kind of shambling around to his right, so he's going to start kind of pivoting around this guy. And he's going to move to here.
Okay. Next up, Jillian.
I would like to start my turn with a bonus action disengage from this guy that's right in front
Okay.
of me. And I'm going to continue this direction and shoot at this one down here
Okay.
with my sneak attack.
All right.
With my hand crossbow still. That is 23. So
Yep, that hits.
extra d6. Oh my god. Terrible. That's a total of 6 damage.
6 damage.
Which is a very bad
You
one.
are whittling away at this one zombie. It's starting to drag its leg, and it's not looking really fast or good. You think maybe one good push and it wouldn't stand up again.
All right. Can I also do a movement?
Yeah.
Just to get a little further away from the fracas. Up there. That's where I'm going to be.
Okay. All right. Next up, Loyal. It's your turn.
Well, I mean, surrounded by by these two, should probably try to take them down. I think I will first make a strike on the one I'm attacking originally. That one there.
All right.
22 should definitely hit
It hits.
for 6 points of damage.
How do you want to take out this zombie?
Yeah.
I think another punch kind of to the chest and might get a little too squishy at that point. Kind of break some ribs that I thought would be a little bit stronger.
Yeah, your punch goes inside its rib cage as like it kind of bursts in a rotten putrescence, and the body crumbles to the ground in a heap of flesh and rotting sinew.
I'll turn towards the other one and will take a moment to kind of think about those actions that I've seen from these two, of like them charging forward and then turning away, which is a little strange.
It's a little unsettling. It's almost like it can't tell if you're friend or foe.
I mean, I'm a bit of both. They were very helpful in what they did, but this doesn't like how to look good, so I'll end up punching this one too.
Okay.
With my bonus action, so should be 16 to hit for 4 points of damage.
Yeah. Betrayal. You turn around and you hit this guy. How much damage did you say?
4 points of damage.
4 points. All right.
And that'll be it for Loyal.
All right. Blinken, it's your turn.
Question.
Yes.
Is Felonious behind me still?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like, get him! He's shaking his cane.
I shout back to him, get in your hut or house. Get in your house. Thank you.
It's a house. It's very nice.
And I am going to inflict wounds on this big ogre zombie.
Okay.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was 25 to hit. But okay.
Yeah, that still hits.
40 damage.
Oh, wow. Oh yeah, you just like you watch as like it seems like blood and pus kind of explode out of his body at different points. And he recoils in pain. Arrgh! But he's still standing.
Oh
That's-
my goodness.
After
not great.
that?
He
Wow.
looks real bad.
Bad, real
Oh,
bad.
Gosh, I hope so.
And Bleakin's going to take a couple of steps over to there, and that's gonna be the end. Yeah, that's gonna be the end, dude. I totally. You're still standing. I'm out.
All right. It's a zombie's turn. Okay. So what do we got here? We've got zombie. Okay, the one next to Gren, is going to spin around and try to grab and bite you. Or, that is 12. So I'm gonna use another one of those advantages I got because this is so sad. Come on. I rolled the exact same thing. I'm sorry, chat. It's just the BTT hates
yeah,
me.
that's a miss. That's a miss.
Yeah, it lunges towards you and then like kind of stands there and goes, "Ugh."
Ah, get away!
Sad that it can't bite you. Let's see. This zombie is gonna head towards you, and see, has he tried to eat you yet? Do you get a safety roll on that guy? Alright.
Which one?
The new one.
The new one to
D4,
the
who showed
left. Yeah.
who's coming up at you. Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't think he's been attacked yet, right?
Nat 1. He steps forward towards you and
Uh,
just goes, "Mm," and then he like turns away from you. 10, 15, 20. He's gonna try to bite Loyal.
he's just gonna ignore him and turn back to the one that's trying to kill him.
You guys are acting very strange.
Is it weird to feel rejected when a zombie doesn't want to bite you?
Yeah, he also comes up next to Loyal and he just goes, and he doesn't try to attack you at all. It's kind of like he just greeted you, like, "Hey, what's up?" Or, "Hey, hello, fellow zombie."
We're gonna have questions after this. One of those
Okay.
you go to fend yourself, like someone's waving at you, and you go to wave, and it's not that person. They weren't waving at you.
Everything I read about zombies wrong? Are they actually friendly?
However, the other guy that you have been doing battle with, he is going to attack you for 17.
17
that hit?
hits.
Okay. And then he is going to try to bite you for 5 damage as he really finally gets a hold of your arm and just sinks his teeth into it.
Ay, 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 ay. Actually, you know, I'll. No, never mind. Let it go.
It's the ogre's turn. He moves towards Blinken. And he doesn't have to make a roll because you hurt him real bad last time. So he's gonna attack you.
Oh boy.
Oh, finally. So that is 22 to hit,
Yes, that hits.
and he does. How much damage do you do? Okay. He's gonna slam into you for. Okay. It's not a lot, but that is 3 points of damage as he like kind of shoves you. And Grenlace, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna just quickly grab his quarterstaff off the ground and just really try to hit this guy this time.
Good luck.
I'm gonna use one of my advantages.
Yay! Thanks, chat.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Maybe it'll be enough. Yeah, 13 to hit.
On a little guy.
Yeah,
yes.
a little guy. Yeah, okay.
That works.
God, I rolled a 2 and an 8. So that's Horrible. 4 bludgeoning.
Yeah, your quarterstaff goes thud into them, and he just kind of looks at you like, hi.
Uh, oh.
It doesn't seem to react. It doesn't seem to have any effect. He just kind of like looks at his arm, looks at you.
His butt a scratch.
He's gonna stay right here.
Okay, Jillian, it's your turn.
Did Jillian see the big guy go after Blinken? Probably. It looks like I have a visual.
I think you saw Blinken's spell where he just like burst from some kind of an attack, and then he went after Blinken, so
Okay. I will I'm gonna refocus on the big guy, assuming he might hit harder, and fire my crossbow at him instead. With sneak attack, because he's engaged with Blinken.
okay.
That is a 16 to hit his flappy flesh.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I had the wrong damage up, so you got real lucky, Blinken.
He took 9 damage from my hand crossbow.
Yeah, he doesn't like that at all. He just but he's still standing.
What a guy. That's all I'm doing.
All right. Loyal, it's your turn.
I think Loyal's going to go after the guy that he's been hurting, that has been attacking him. So try to punch that guy. Yeah, dang it. And that's a 7.
All right.
That's
7 does not
That
hit.
is a miss.
That is a little bit too low.
I will actually burn now a key point to do Flurry of Blows.
Oh yeah.
To
Do some
strike
cool
at this
kung
guy
fu
again.
stuff.
Yep. 15 to hit.
That hits.
To do 4 points of damage.
All right.
And
Yeah.
19 to hit. For another 4 points of damage.
All right. So 8 damage. Okay.
And I will hesitantly guard against both sides, unsure what this other zombie's going to do.
Okay. All right. Was that C or D?
This one here.
Okay, C. Yes. Sorry, I don't know if you can see the thing. All right. Yes. You deal him a solid blow. He stumbles backwards and gets back up again.
Just stay down.
Yeah, Blinken, it's your turn. You're being chased by a giant ogre creature that is undead.
It's undead and not dying fast enough for my liking. I'm going to turn around and engage with my mace. I'm gonna have to try and hit it.
Give the old one too.
14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. For 8 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, you deal it a solid blow to the knee. And it rocks back and forth for a moment, but it's still coming after you.
Okay, I am going to have to keep its attention on me, but move to here. So I taunt as I'm walking backwards, like, come on, you think that's enough? Come on, come on.
Yeah. Stumbles towards you. Okay. So, next up, zombies. Hooray! So sorry, hold on a second. I need the screen to go down. This one on Gren, takes a wild swing at him. He's moving so slow. His swings are so wide. You can easily telegraph where he's going. You're just dancing around him. And he does not hit you. The next one tries to go for Loyal. Come on, let's do some damage. Yeah, there we go. So that's 16 to hit.
Meets it beats. Yep.
All right. He takes a big swing at you for 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Deals you a solid blow. And this guy above you also tries to go for you. Let's see if he gets lucky. Come on. Yeah. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Now they mean business.
Ugh.
Woof. Yeah, he grabs you and just digs his bony claws into you for 7 points of damage, and you feel like your arm's about to be ripped off.
I will use my reaction to do Hellish Rebuke on that
Okay.
one. They'll be lit up in hellish flames. They make a dexterity savings throw. They're aiming for dexterity 13.
Okay. Nope.
So the one who kind of grabbed me by the arm,
Whoa.
like, I need some help, and will I guess Loyal's eyes already kind of that milky-ish white will kind of deepen a bit as the zombie bursts into flames and takes 15 points of damage.
Oh, geez. Yeah. With that, this fiery, hellish flame comes off of the area where it is digging in its claws, and it almost travels up its arms like St. Elmo's fire until the whole thing begins to burn, and it immolates, and it falls to the ground in a lump of burning flesh. It is no more.
Oh, oof.
All right, let me get some blood splatter. I bet that hurt.
It's real satisfying to see that blood splatter show up too.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
You're welcome. It's the big guy's turn. He is going to go after you, Blinken.
Uh-huh.
As you taunt it forward, it follows after you, trying to grab your tiny form. And there we go. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And now we will do the proper damage for this guy. Okay. Ooh. Please take 12 points of damage as it just smashes its hands down in your tiny body. Ah! How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm okay. I'm good.
Red Lace, you see this happening in the distance.
I'm just down here rolling 5s and 6s.
You're just dancing, dodging
yeah.
around this
Come
guy.
Come on, I gotcha. And he's gonna take another swing at him with his quarterstaff.
Get your zombie.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my other advantage.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. Where's that weapon? 22 to hit.
That hits.
For 5 bludgeoning.
Yeah, good job, because
Woo.
it's been a while. It's been a while. You deal a solid blow to this guy. He stumbles a little bit, but then he rights himself and he comes at you again.
God.
Would you like to do anything else?
He's gonna try backing up. I know that the guy might get a
Attack of opportunity?
but
Oh,
he's
try.
He's gonna try to distance himself.
All right. He'll see if he gets an attack of opportunity on you as you attempt to back up. Nope. He drunkenly lunges at you. But you know how he moves.
Yeah,
You're pretty
yeah.
good at evading him at this point. Jillian, it's your turn. You just saw Blinken almost get crushed.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of the baddies getting burnt and blown up, and it's nice from here in the bushes. I'm going to try to fire at the big guy again with my crossbow. That's a 15. That works. And it's
Yep.
clearly engaged with Blinken, so sneak attack.
Hmm.
Oh, yes. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's 14 damage.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
From behind you come up and just like slice one of its legs, and it teeters dangerously, but somehow is still standing.
Oh no.
This is not satisfying any longer from the bushes. I will stay where I am and get
Did
ready
you
for another
move
shot.
your character forward, or is
No, I
maybe
did a
you
hand
choose-
crossbow.
Oh, crossbow. Okay.
So yeah. So
Oh, sorry.
I'm
I
right
thought
there.
it was a slash.
That
No,
was
all
a
right.
ranged attack, yeah.
Your crossbow went into his leg, and he nearly fell over. But
For sure. Got an arrow in the calf right now.
yes. Okay. Loyal, you're real beat up.
Yeah, this is not good. Loyal will take one strike on this last one around him for 15 to hit, and we'll do 7
hits.
points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming he's still up.
Yeah, that one I believe has not taken any damage.
Yep, I'm pretty sure of that too. I will spend a key point to do patient defense as a bonus action, so he'll have to attack with a with disadvantage towards me next turn.
Okay.
And
All
that'll be
right.
it for me.
Okay. Remind me next turn.
Will do.
It is Blinken. It's your turn.
So Loyal's within 30 feet of me. So,
Yep.
okay, I'm gonna disengage from zombie ogre dude.
Okay, which is an action unless you've got
Okay.
a special skill.
Nope. I'm
Okay.
gonna oh wait. Crap, I don't want to do that then. Because I need to do something else. I'm not gonna disengage from him. But he's looking bad, kind of real bad. Bad, kind of real bad.
Yeah, he looks pretty bad.
Okay. I need to channel some divinity and make sure that I can restore some hit points to Loyal. And he's within 30 feet of me. So, okay, I don't know what this means. This feature can restore a creature to no more than half of its hit point maximum. So, can
Okay.
I give him all 10?
I would need 6 to be at halfway.
Okay. So I can give him 6.
Okay. Do you
And
need to roll anything or cast anything? It's just
Nope.
auto.
Auto.
All
Channel
right.
divinity, preserve life. And then
How does that look when you cast that spell upon your friend?
so I look to the statue pieces laying all down on the ground from the wreckage, and I concentrate on seeing them come back together in my mind, and then a little just tiny, because I'm a tiny little girl, a tiny little spur of white light comes out of me and heads over to Loyal and hits him in the forehead 6 times.
High speed caress.
Yep.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's so good.
Yes. And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up, we have this zombie that Gren was fighting. He's moved away from it, so he's gonna move forward, and he's gonna take a swing at Gren. This is an epic battle between two people who just don't hit each other. Okay, so that's a 14.
That misses.
Okay, yeah, he's like he just makes a wide swing, like he's gonna grab you. That's all he can do. And this one next to Loyal, is going
We'll have
to.
disadvantage.
Okay, at disadvantage, he's gonna try to hit you. Okay, here's one. Oh, that's real bad though. Yeah, so that's like 8. 8 does not hit.
Perfect.
Makes a wild swing at you. That guy's dead. Ogre's turn. He's gonna try to smash Blinken again. Smash! Like, so he's gonna lift his arms way up high in the air and that would be 17 to hit. Oh gosh. It's real bad. You're gonna get it. You take 11 points of damage as it,
Whoa.
like a giant gorilla, it just bashes the ground where you were.
Is Blinken still up? Oh.
What?
Wow.
Oh.
Amazing.
Dang. Good job, Blinken. And that's all that he does. Grenlace. You look over briefly and see your friend just being beaten into the dirt.
Oh God.
Which one?
I can help, but I have to be
Both
over
of
there.
them.
Gren is going to just he's had it with this guy. He's gonna try to smack him again. Oh man, I'm just rolling horrible. But I am gonna use my last advantage. Thanks, Scottish Jeff. Here we go.
Yeah, by the way, thank you, Scottish Jeff,
We're
for the
gonna end
advantages.
this.
Very kind of you. We really appreciate it.
That should hit. It's 17 to hit.
Yes. Get those zombies.
Just give me a decent damage roll here. All right. That is character sheet. I forgot what my plus is. 10 bludgeoning.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, you what's your weapon that you're using right now?
It's a quarterstaff.
Yeah, you sweep the leg and you knock it to the ground for a moment. But it still kind of like reaches out at you from the ground.
Get away. With that, he knows he has to get kind of over there. So he's going to just kind of pivot around this guy. Oh, I can't. What the?
Serpentine.
So he's going to move to
Bother
here.
me.
That's it.
Jillian, it's your turn.
I will stay in the bushes. This is looking bad. I will, however, shoot with advantage from Scottish Jeff at
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
big guy again. Okay, that's an 18.
That hits.
Decent. That is for 8 damage.
How do you want to take out that big
Ooh,
guy?
yeah. Going just for the back of the neck, I'll drop down on one knee, hold my hand out. It's a hand crossbow, like it's a pistol. Line it up, let it go, and kind of try not to get any of the gore spray that comes out on the other side on Blinken. But hey, if it happens, it happens. It's not me.
Yeah, with a really well-aimed shot, just the giant ogre falls backwards into the grass and does not move any longer.
All right. Whew.
My hero.
Is there
From the
anything else
bushes.
you would like to do?
I will run over to Blinken and see if there's anything. Well, actually, no. I think I can see that Loyal's still getting.
Oh yeah, he looks pretty bad still.
Getting
Even with
a
little
little-
bit of healing. He's
Mhm. Gosh, this goes against everything that Jillian stands for, but I'm gonna run in and try to help.
Aww.
I can't do anything this round, but I'm gonna get up there, so maybe I'll take a hit for him.
Aww.
I don't know what you guys did to me, but
The power of friendship. Lovely. Loyal, it's your turn next.
United in undeath.
Yeah.
indeed.
Not squandering the fact that she ran up next to me, I'll try to make my attacks, and so hopefully any squishy bits don't go flying in her direction.
Thank you.
But I'll make my 2 attacks.
It's very thoughtful.
Very
More
considerate
punches,
attacks we have going on.
A
tonight.
natural 20.
Oh, get it!
yes.
There we go. We
uh,
got the
for
emojis.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
And a second strike. And there's the other end of the spectrum. That's a 1.
Let's not concentrate on that one.
Is that to hit? One to
So
hit.
1 to hit, yes.
Yeah, it was so the zombie was kind of looking at Jillian run up at him, and you got one good clock, but then it was able to deflect your second blow.
And that's it for Loyal.
All right. It is Blinken. You have one hit point.
Oh,
Can
hang
I
in there.
can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Yes.
Beautiful. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay. Slot, beautiful, and then that gives me 7. That was a natural 1, by the way, so I get 7 hit points back.
Oh,
Well,
Hey, 7 hit points are really nice. Speaking
Well,
personally,
better than
Right.
1.
yeah.
super excited.
it really is better than one.
And I'm gonna stay back here because I'm still hurting. Not bad, real bad, but I'm still hurting.
All right. So the zombie near Gren is
My arch
Cool.
nemesis at this point.
going to move up, still slowly chasing you across the lawn. He's gonna make a swing for you.
The slowest chase scene.
It really is. Does 14 hit you?
No, it misses.
Yeah.
God,
Just,
Just die. Get
uh,
away.
You know what? I'm gonna use that Scottish Jeff advantage to roll again. Come on, let's get him. BTT hates me. I rolled a 3, so that's 6. It's even worse. I'm sorry, guys.
Ah.
I'm sorry. My rolls are bad. Yeah, he's just slowly
Don't
chasing you
apologize.
through the grass.
Did he stand up though? Because he fell down before, right?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
say he's stood up and he stumbled towards you and he just
Okay.
made 2 big swings at you and still can't catch you. It is now the other remaining zombie's turn. It's got a taste for Loyal and he wants more. That is 12. Does not
Misses.
hit. All right. He makes a lunge at you, but he does not connect. Gren, let's see if you can get out of
he's
this
just
slow-mo
gonna-
chase. back
He's just gonna wind up and just really try to aim for this guy's head. Maybe just like knock him out. Something.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. 15 to hit.
That hits.
God. 5 bludgeoning.
How would you like to kill
Yeah.
your forever creeper?
He's gonna hit him, see him go down, and then he's just gonna like just keep smashing him once he falls down, because he's just so frustrated with this horrible
Gren is
zombie.
excessively beating a corpse into the grass.
And then with that, he will. I just have some movement, so he's gonna move over here, kind of keeping his distance.
I'm gonna say
from
that's
that guy,
difficult terrain. That's kind of where
Oh,
the
okay.
statue has
So he's just
fallen
gonna-
apart. But you
He'll.
could.
I don't want to
probably
be
still
in
do
that guy's range, but so he'll just stay here. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Jillian.
Jillian will put down the hand crossbow, pull out the rapier, get the weird fencing stance, and yeah, try to get that one guy right there.
Okay.
That last one. Oof. No way. That's a 7. Well, wait a second. That is a 7. Not
That does not hit.
an
7
8.
is
Okay.
too
Oh.
low.
I know
Close.
they're squishy. It was very, very close. Nope. Nothing for me. I will stay right here, though.
All right, Loyal.
Keep swinging away.
Get him.
22 to hit
That
for
hits.
6 points of damage. And I will use an advantage on my bonus action strike, trying to take it down quicker. 23 to hit.
That
Looking
hits.
for that natural 20. 4 points of damage.
How would you like to take out this final remaining zombie?
I think of another few kind of like maybe kind of a kick to the knee, try to take it down a little bit, and one heavy punch kind of to the head.
Perfect. With a 1-2, this zombie collapses into a pile of flesh and moves no more. And we are now out of initiative. But I think that's a great place for us to take a break.
Mhm.
So we are going to take a 5 to 10 minute break right now. So all you out of chat, please refill your drinks, get a snack, and we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
Shout out to Vamp Wickman, Scottish Jeff, and Doc Shoulder. Thanks for the advantages, you guys. That was awesome.
Thank you
Saved
so
us.
much.
Totally.
It went a long way to help me do 3 damage per attack.
It really did. These poor guys, they're just
Yeah.
running around in the grass from zombies.
All right. Here we go. Off to break.
Hello, everybody. We're back. This is the Superior Adventurers Guild, and this is the show, The Undying Sky. We just got finished with a zombie battle. Our players ventured to a shrine to the moon god at the far side of town, only to find zombies about to topple this large sculpture of a muscled god holding up the moon. And they were forced to fight lest these zombies attacked this little old cleric that lives next to the shrine. By the way, just to remind you guys, we have a sponsor. Our sponsor is Troll Lord Games, and tonight we're having a giveaway for a $10 promo code at the end of the stream for one lucky winner to purchase digital loot over at Troll Lord Games website. So just type in !drawing and you'll be entered for a chance to win digital loot, which we will contact you for at the end of the stream. All right, so you guys are around the remains of a big marble statue and a bunch of rotting zombie corpses. And you hear behind you, "Oh, you got him good!" from this little old man waving his cane from a safe distance behind you.
Smart.
What do you do?
I immediately want to run up to the statue to see what we're supposed to grab out of it and see if it's showing, but also to like kind of somberly put it back together.
Oh, it's huge. There's not a good way to do it. This was an oversized, larger than life statue in beautiful white marble. Please make a perception check as you dig through rubble.
19.
Yeah, you notice there is a something shiny, like a ball-shaped orb of some kind underneath some of the rubble.
I'm gonna look over to Loyal and I'm going to say, are you seeing this? Because I don't know if you noticed, but I see something. Do you guys see this?
Jillian will walk up, tap Blinken on the back. Sorry about your god. and peek in the pile too.
I mean, it is a broken statue, and apologies, we are unable to stop these vagrants. I'll kind of say it loudly so that we could be overheard.
That's gotta be it. Let's grab it before the old man gets over here.
All right. Why don't you do a sleight of hand, Gren?
Oh, okay. I was kind of suggesting somebody else do it, but
I mean,
yeah,
or someone else could if you're not doing
when
it.
nobody else does, he'll try.
I'll do it if I hear
Okay.
someone say that.
Okay.
I got the
Loyal
fast
will
fingers.
try to pick up a different piece and just like make a show of picking something up and
Yeah.
try to draw attention.
Gran will
Okay.
kind of move, kind of obscure your presence a little bit with his cloak.
All right. So with advantage, since you are being helped.
Advantage, okay. 16.
Yeah. Without too much difficulty, you just kind of like stretch, but like lean down, and your hand closes on this orb, and you feel it go into your hand, and then you feel it just melt into your skin, and it's gone.
Oh no.
Did we all see that?
I don't know that you did, since you were
Oh, yeah, I was kind of like
assisting and distracting.
Well, if you're looking at my
Trying to-
face, you know something just happened. That was
we got
not expected.
we got it right. Let's.
We had it.
Where'd it go?
I absorbed it, I think. I don't see it anywhere. I didn't feel
Absorbed it?
myself drop it. But it's
What do you-
gone.
What do you mean absorbed it?
It was in my hand and now it's not. In my fist, it was right in here. I didn't open my hand. I think she took it. How she didn't say how she was gonna get
How
it.
does that work?
I don't
Okay.
know. I don't really like being a vessel.
Did you notice how some of those guys were like fighting us, and then a few of them were just like,
It's
And
hard to
that-
see
like,
from where it was.
they would just like walk away.
That was very strange.
Like they weren't exactly acting like a group that would, I don't know. Like they were in
Well,
a fight, I guess. I don't.
I noticed that, but I also noticed that my sacred flame is a different color. Did you guys see that? It was like a bluish
Saw that
green.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, if it
it's not
flared
always-
for a
It doesn't
moment,
always
kind of
do that?
like when someone would throw like color changing things into a fire and it would like flare for a moment before it returns back to its original color.
It was very pretty from the distance.
But it normally doesn't do that, so I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, I think Grandma is messing with us a little bit. I'm not sure I'm into this, but what can we do? What can we do? We said we'd do this, and we're doing it. Well, I just did it. I just did it with my hand. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, was that all we needed to do?
Do we go back to the pig and see if it's there? If
I mean,
Grandma talks to us or Grandmother?
I mean, we may have to help clean up a bit and keep up the.
I mean, do we want to hang out here when somebody comes to look at this?
The authorities are going to arrive. I would say we just,
If they're not on their way already, they're probably going to be here any minute.
Maybe we should go back to the make a report to the main temple, right?
or we could go back to the pig head and then maybe go to our hideout, figure out our next move. We need to get out of here.
I do not want to try to explain where these guys came from.
Do we
Could
even know
we?
where they came from?
Like, I just don't know.
Don't you think that Felonius will tell them that we did something because he knows who we are?
That's true.
We have a witness.
Well,
I mean,
maybe we'll
does
just
he
tell him.
know?
Maybe we'll just tell
He
him
knows
that
who
we're
you
gonna go
are.
I mean, we
Yes.
clearly did not topple the statue because we were nowhere close.
Yeah, we had
He
a
did
good.
see
we were
that
with him.
happen.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
and we don't
he
have anything on us. from the
Polonius has our
statue.
alibi. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you're talking, Felonius makes his way over to the statue. Oh my! Oh, this is Oh, look! Oh, his hand! He just like holds up like this giant hand. Oh, Ventus. Oh, what are we going to
Oh.
say? What are they gonna say at the temple?
Just so awful. Who were those guys?
Well, you beat them to death, but my thanks.
Well,
Polonius, don't worry about what they will say at the temple. Like I said, I can send word. We will work on getting a new statue in here because this is making me very upset as well.
Oh, of course, right? It should. Poor. Oh, it's disgraceful.
It was really a matter
Drugs!
of time before that
Dogs.
statue was going to come down.
they looked like they had some kind of sickness or something too.
Of course, they were sick in the head to damage this beautiful statue to Ventus, god of beauty
These were
and
the
the moon.
these were the same ones you think that came before in the night?
Yes, he points over to like some of the gravish areas. He goes, "Oh, they messed up the garden all over there." And if you go over, it looks like the soil's turned up. And there are like what are clearly like claw marks of like skeletal hands dug into some of the tombstones and things.
Let's see, they were carving into tombstones and Oh, that
Some
is
people.
awful.
Some people's kids.
Right.
Ugh.
Do
So
you think they
disrespectful.
were robbing the graves? Ugh, just some people, no respect.
Let's just be excited that you were not hurt in this. I think you've overexerted yourself for today. You go back to the
Yes.
cabin. We will go into town for a little while. I might be back. I might see you in a few days. Who knows? I will see. But we have to go rent some errands.
Oh, and write the temple. You
Yes.
said you would write the temple. I mean, we have to explain this, and we have to
They
you
will
know,
hear
maybe get
about
a
this.
new one because the shrine is destroyed.
I will do so.
It looks terrible. I mean, like, there's rotting bodies, there's just marble disaster everywhere. This place is wrecked.
I
Just
think we will go now. Please wait. Promise me you will lay down and not exert yourself any longer.
Oh, yes, I should. I am really worked up. It was so distressing.
As he yelled at you guys from way over the hill as you
He-
really
he-
did the battle.
He threw a couple stones.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
like, mixing it up.
Jillian's putting the cloak up already. Let's go.
He, Blinken, you kind of help him towards his cottage and, like, help him towards the door, like, oh, go and take a rest, Grandpa. And he, wipes his brow. Oh, it was awful. And I'm going to lie down now.
You do that. And then as Blinken's helping him in, she grabs a couple of the tea biscuits and swipes them for her and her friends as she slowly closes the door.
He doesn't seem to notice,
No.
as he is now in full diva mode. Well, now you are alone on the lawn with pockets full of cookies.
And I need to give my friends the cookies and back to the butcher we go then?
Yeah, let's
I mean, are we
Go-
going back to the cheese place? Oh, wait, we're gonna go talk to the pig head.
just in.
I mean,
I
grandmother.
don't know if we need to, but let's go back there. That was where she first made contact, right? I mean, since we've been out.
It's true.
We'll at least walk by to see what happens, but
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
the bakery to at least figure out what the heck happened to the orb.
What if we just tried talking to my hand?
Is it going to open up like a mouth?
Grandmother,
Does it
are you in
does
there?
it work that way?
I don't
mean,
know.
Okay.
I didn't think that a pig would talk to us either, but weird things have happened today. It's
I
not
guess-
working though, so
Maybe it's not always a two-way conversation.
well, let's get out of here anyway.
Yeah, let's go.
Jillian sneezes a couple times, pulls out another smoke. Let's go.
All right, you guys head back into town. With the idea that you're going to the butcher shop.
Go past it at
Passing it
least.
slowly
Yeah.
by the window.
Loiter for a moment.
It's sort of, again, you get this really eerie feeling that dead things are watching you. It's almost like their eyes follow you as you walk past them, but it does not initiate any conversation with you.
Dead things.
I'm not getting anything. Are you guys hearing anything?
No, best keep moving before we too much attention. There's opportunities for someone to make contact back where we're staying.
What? I mean,
That pile of rats. Ooh. Why are you shushing me?
I don't know if anyone's listening.
Grandma?
grandmother.
Grandma? You here?
As you're walking along, this little old lady goes, "What?
Oh no, not you.
Sorry. Yeah.
Not you.
Oh, you didn't look like my grandkids." She like walks off.
Ah, okay. Yeah, let's.
Maybe
I
we
mean,
should-
we're going back to the cheese shop.
At least it's somewhere we can sit and think.
Yeah, we know it's empty. We don't have to worry about.
Blinken, what are you doing?
We could go back to the cottage too. We know that place is at least safe and not under attack, and I could get some rest.
You want to
But
go
where
back?
Which
where the
cottage?
authorities
But
are
we-
going to show up?
Okay, good point. Okay, so the bakery, but we do also need to make a stop and figure out library. Do you want to go bakery or library?
I don't think we should go to the library right. What
Not
time
ready
is
for
it?
the library. Lunchtime? You guys hungry?
It seems like it's a little past lunch. Actually, you had it out probably around 10 o'clock, and then all this zombie destruction took a good several hours, and then walking back. So I would say it's probably around 2.
Oh,
You know, best to probably distance ourselves from that altercation back there by being seen somewhere else. You guys want to go to the place where we got the fish yesterday? You know, alibi. Yeah?
Yep.
No?
I like that
lead the
idea.
way.
Plus, I'm
Lead-
hungry, but I have
Yeah.
no money, so
Wait, I'll help buy food.
okay. So yeah, food. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys are headed back to, sorry, just one second.
The Even Star Inn and Pub?
Yes, that one. Even Star Inn and Pub. Yeah, you get there without too much difficulty, and you enter the pub. It's a little quiet because it's past the lunch rush, and you see the same black cat, a woman serving at the bar, a tabaxi, sorry. And she waves at you. What can I get you?
Oh, the hot meal. Something hot.
I'll take
Fish-
the fish and chips again.
Fish and chips again. Yes, please.
Yeah, fish and chips.
All right, we got a catch of the day. I think it's rainbow trout.
Sounds delicious to me.
All right, be right back. She heads back to the kitchen. You watch the other serving person talking to one of the tables in the distance. She was half elf, half human. And yeah, you sit down at a table or you sit down at the bar?
Yeah,
We'll sit at a table, maybe.
Table.
somewhere. Yeah,
Uh,
kind of. We're not hiding as much this time.
All right. Yeah, there's not really any music or anything right now. It's kind of a dead time in the middle of the day in between lunch rush and dinner rush. There's a couple of people playing dice in a corner. And there's a couple of younger teens sharing one order of fish and chips at another table.
Whoa. This just keeps getting stranger, right? I mean,
I didn't expect we'd be under such a short timeline.
yeah, I mean, she was a little impatient if
Very much so. Couldn't have
she
a
sent those
conversation.
things. I mean, we just got there, right?
But
guess-
what happened to the item?
Well,
How
you
do you-
picked it up.
Yeah, you had it.
I know
You
I
holding out
picked
on
it
it?
up, but then it disappeared in my hand.
It disappeared. Did
I mean, it's
it
I was
feel
holding
like
it. I am
something
completely
like-
certain. It just
Yes.
felt like it disappeared in my hand.
weird?
Do we know what it looks like? Like, what did it look like? Was
Did
it
you
something?
get a
Ball.
good look at it?
A ball.
Was
a
it just
it was a silver
smooth, or
ball, right? Shiny
didn't-
silver ball.
Yeah, it was a kind of, it almost looked vaguely like a moon. It was a round sphere though. And
Makes sense.
it just melted into your hand with like just a little bit of like hot and cold energy, and it just gone, like it wasn't even ever there.
Did it have
Did I
any?
feel anything like go up, or did I just feel like it just right in my hand and gone?
You kind of felt like it went into you.
You guys, newsflash, I kind of felt like it went into me. It was kind of
And it was wound like a
Um,
ball.
mixture
went-
of unpleasant
It
and
went
pleasant.
into you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Through my hand.
things can't go through
Did-
your hand. I mean, that just. I mean,
Well, it just went in. Like, it didn't go through. It didn't come out the other side. I didn't like blast it across the graveyard. It just
Did you-
went in, and it was
did you see any kind
gone.
of like writing on it or anything? Like,
I wasn't looking. I was just trying to hide it.
Hmm.
There could have been stuff on it. It's gone now,
So-
though.
so, I guess she took it.
Shh, you must have taken it. So,
Well,
Well, that's like that was our job, right? I mean, we're all done, right? we
Justin.
we move on with our lives, right?
sure she said things,
I
plural.
don't even know how many we're looking
Right.
for.
I mean,
right.
It was only one basement. I guess. I mean, we agreed to help her out.
And we did, and we helped her, and then we helped Felonius because he thinks we got rid of all these vandals. I'm kind of curious if these vandals are appearing anywhere else in the city.
Makes sense they appeared by the graveyard.
Truthfully, but that isn't the only graveyard, is it?
I mean, was it me, or did it look like those guys crawled out of the ground and started messing stuff up? Right? I mean, that they were dead bodies that we were.
That's what I was kind
Fighting,
of thinking
right?
too. Now
Yeah.
that you mention it.
Haven't done that before.
There's another thing to tick off your list.
Mm-hmm.
This has been quite an experience for you so far.
Yeah, yeah. I've never seen that one. Never seen that before.
To be fair,
feel
I've
like-
never
I feel like
seen
I
a
still
zombie.
smell like them. Like I can't get it out of my.
That's weird because I saw you guys hardly touching each other across the
It's like in
battlefield.
my nose still.
The bartender shows up at your table with several orders of fish. Here y'all go. So what you all get up to today? Anything fun?
We did some shopping,
Mm.
window shopping mostly. We're into cheese. We did a lot of sampling.
Who doesn't love cheese?
Just a little sampling. I mean, clearly we're still hungry, but
The best.
Yeah.
It's the best. Cheese is the best.
cheese is the best.
Okay. Is there a new cheese shop around here somewhere?
Yeah.
I feel Loyal could at least name a cheese shop that could pass. I'll kind of butt in a little awkwardly, but throw it out there quickly.
Roll a deception check.
Oh, shoot. I don't know. 17.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I've heard of that. Yeah, I think I've had some from there too. That's got a good reputation. All right. Well, you let me know if you need any drinks or anything. I'll be right over there. She points at the bar.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Blinken would look at Gren and say, I have a strange feeling, but I wonder if you still have that book that talks about the religious texts that
Oh,
you said
yeah.
you
I mean,
had.
I still have all those books in the bag here.
I kind of wonder if
He's gonna reach into the bag. Try to.
Yeah, all the way up to the elbow.
Yeah.
Just disappears.
It's this one, right?
yeah, that one that's it. Blinken wants to look through there to see if there's any mention of a moon/orb that could have been the thing that it got absorbed into Jillian.
Mm.
In the religious texts. Make a religion roll.
11.
Not as much. I mean, it's as far as you can tell as you're digging through, there's a lot of prayers in there, and you're not exactly sure. The language is pretty archaic, so it's hard to tell what the occasion is for some of these things. Other than someone just writing down a bunch of rituals. So you think it'll take you some more time to decipher?
Lincoln, could we check the? Oh God, what was that other book that you had? The tourist guide book. Might be the information about the statue. I know it's a couple centuries out of date, but
Yeah, and he did mention that statue is pretty new. Maybe it was something
is
that was
pretty new.
already there.
He did say it was new, didn't he?
He did.
Oh, so maybe
But we
need
can
to-
look anyway, yeah? Okay, let me look.
Okay. All right. Make a. Oh gosh, what would it be? What kind of roll would this be? Do you guys have a suggestion of what kind of roll? Maybe
to, like, look up-
investigation
Yeah, investigation
roll,
probably.
or
That would be my guess.
Yeah,
okay.
Good
I was
bet.
muted, but yes,
Investigate that book.
Oh, were you?
I said investigation as well.
Do you want Loyal to or Blinken to?
Well, whoever is looking at it.
I will do that.
There you go.
Ugh. 11 again.
Yeah, you can't find anything about a shrine in there at all.
It wasn't a big ticket item, I guess. Obviously, in this.
But it actually is kind of weird that there isn't anything. You know, especially to you, Blinken, because religion is a big part of your life, and there isn't any mention about visiting a moon god shrine or anything related to the moon god that you can find in the index.
Okay. Well, this is very intriguing to me because this is a central part of my life. I know that this town doesn't necessarily like the moon god Ventus, but there should be some sort of balance, I would think, in here, and there is no balance. Do you guys have any thoughts on that?
I mean, if there's no mention of Ventus, who I assume is quite good, And
The
there's
best.
no other mention of someone else that we know. Maybe she's not all bad.
I'm hungry now. I'm going to eat and try and think.
All right, you guys are eating. You're thinking. What do you think? Where do you want to go from here? What do you think is the plan?
Well, you're a little worried about your sister, right?
Yes. In the library.
Yeah. That could be a little complicated going to the library. Like what if they recognize us and they want our bags back and we have to like figure out how to tell them where we've been and what's
What if they-
happened and what if they like know? What if they know about Grandma? And they like, I don't know. Maybe they know she's down there.
I'll bet they figured that we fell down there and then she just took care of us. You know what I mean by take care of us, right? Yeah.
But
So-
but they also took care of others who didn't fall down.
That part is a weird part of this puzzle
Yeah,
that doesn't
that's-
quite make sense.
A bit of a
You're-
mystery still, like the cheese shop guy and that other guy's sister. I mean, those we saw them before
We
we
saw
fell.
them.
Maybe they fell too, but to a different area. Like maybe
they got
there's
eaten
more
those
down
bats?
there.
Those bats did fly up and we heard some screaming too. I mean, that could have been another situation.
And okay,
Yeah, obviously were people alive above you because there were people to scream when whatever flew out of that hole to the sky above.
I
But
just know.
also that didn't make it into the paper either.
Right.
yeah, they're like they're up to something in there.
Like, why would they?
Why wouldn't it be everybody's talking about it kind of thing? You know, they didn't want people to know what happened.
Okay. So here's a suggestion. We stash our things. Don't need bags of holding. Don't maybe need the cloaks. Whatever. We stash them somewhere. We go back to the library because we're going to help out Royal with his sister. I need to write a letter to the wonderful people at the temple. And we pretend like we were never there and see if we can find some information.
Yeah, we could just. I mean,
They can't get our stuff back if we don't think that we've been there.
we could stash it at like the cheese shop, and then like leave our bags there, and then go back and just be like, if they say anything or if we get recognized, we can just be like, what? Like, what are you talking about? That didn't happen. I mean, maybe that wouldn't work. I don't know.
I mean, I have a disguise kit. Sometimes it works, but I don't know that I'm that good at it.
I mean, these cloaks are quite handy if we were to try sneaking in.
We can do that at night. I mean,
I like where this
help us a
thinking
little
is
bit more.
going.
At least we can get a
you
lay
mean
of
like-
the land.
You mean like break in there?
No,
Oh.
no, we're going to in to talk with some people. That's all.
I thought we were breaking in. I thought that's what we were talking about. That's not what we're talking about?
You know,
I
Jillian,
mean, maybe we can subtly go in like an entrance that a lot of people don't know about. Maybe we
Well,
could do.
truthfully,
You've been there
not
before. Is there like a?
that I have any experience with this, but it is really difficult to break into the library.
well, what about just like walking into the grounds without being checked? Not going into the library.
You do have the pass to say that you are welcome on the grounds because you go there, right, Jillian?
Yeah,
I
don't you have a
the
dorm
pass.
room or
I've
something?
got, I have a dorm room. I have an eating pass. I've got all of the things that one would like to have as a student. However, they think I'm dead in the basement. So I could do a disguise. It's not going to work though because
Do you think they like cleaned out your
it's
room and
me.
gave it to somebody else?
Well, I mean, they probably did at this point, right? Or at least they.
I wouldn't put
I
it
don't know.
past them.
Based on how they're hiding information about anybody else being there, it's a decent assumption.
I'm willing to try going in, but I don't know what's going to happen.
All right, guys. I think that is a good place to end it. So, we'll decipher a plan. We'll come up with a plan offline of how you want to investigate the library. Do you want to sneak in? Do you want to overpower or trick the guards? Do you want to impersonate someone? Do you like? Do you want to get captured? I don't know how you want to get
have a
in
choice?
there. But
The
we can
capturing's the
save that for
result
next
of the
time.
failure, maybe not the initial goal.
Easy
Um,
goal. Set the bar
Let's go
low.
back looking for more work.
All right. So before the end of the night, we have a giveaway. Just to remind you guys, so if you have not entered our giveaway, please do. Explanation part, I can't even say it. Exclamation point drawing. And it is for the good folks at Troll Lord Games. They are letting us have a $10 promo code for one lucky winner for digital loot at the Troll Lord Games website. So please enter our drawing. And while giving you some time to do that, we're going to go around, introduce ourselves one more time, and let you know where you can find us. Let's start with Shelly.
Hey dudes, it's Shelly. You can find me as Flea Monkey in Discord and Flea Monkey 2 on chat on Twitter, whatever that is, on Twitch. And hey, it's Flea Monkey on Instagram and Threads. Also, you can find me every Tuesday right here doing Heroes of Greyhawk, and Wednesdays on Tithalanos' channel doing some Pathfinder. And then obviously back here Thursday.
Very nice. Tithalanos.
My name is Tithalanos. I played Loyal tonight. I stream games, video games, and TTRPGs, and I'm usually every Wednesday, as Shelly said, is a Pathfinder homebrew game. So come check me out there. But otherwise, Thursdays with the Undying Sky, of course, is my new fixation, and I'm super excited for it. So, yeah, keep checking out us next week.
All right. Tara.
You can find me on a lot of different social places, mostly as Your Know Me or Your Know Me Too. Just look for this beautiful face in the picture. Also Discord, things of that nature. You can find me there. I played Blinken tonight, and this is my first campaign streaming, so I'm just stoked that we get people to come in and win stuff. I mean, wow.
Well, you're doing a wonderful job. We're so happy to have you here with us. You are a pro.
Thanks.
And Andy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy, also known as Andy G3D. Tonight I was playing Gren. He is an artificer and now a warlock and trying to figure it all out. But yeah, you can find me here every Tuesday night as well in our Heroes of Greyhawk game. And yeah, come hang out with us on Discord. We're always having a good time over there. And yeah. Looking forward to playing again.
Yeah.
Figuring out what we're going to do next.
And I am Ashley. You may know me as Minnesota Muse. I was your DM tonight. You can find me on Blue Sky as Minnesota Muse, or you can find me on Threads as Minnesota Muse 99. And you can also find me not only on Tuesdays for Heroes of Greyhawk, where I play a problematic character. You can find me this Sunday, March 31st at 7 p.m. EDT on Lord Gazumba's channel, doing a round table discussion on a great generation of women DMs. Super excited for that. So after you've met with your family for the holidays, like you can curl up, turn on Twitch, and check out Lord Gazumba. All right, are we ready for the drawing? Last chance, guys. I'm going to do a
Ready as
countdown.
we'll ever be.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Let me look it up. Sarosen Gaming. Sarosen RPG.
What?
Muted.
Oh, I'm muted. I'm sorry, I was muted. It was really exciting. Sarosen RPG, you won.
Hey.
Yay!
You there?
Oh, hey, wow.
You're
wow,
there.
wow.
Nice. They're there.
Awesome. All right, Andy's going to contact you after the stream with your code for digital loot. Congratulations. So I just want to thank all of you wonderful people for joining us tonight. It has meant so much to have your support in this brand new campaign. This is my second time DMing a campaign on the interwebs, and it's my longest campaign so far. And it's been our pleasure to hang out with you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the story that we've created, and we'll look forward to seeing you next Thursday for the Undying Sky. Bye,
Good night.
guys.
Bye.